Alright, we might be live on YouTube. We might not be. Let's see. But either way, I do, I think, have a way to force myself to be live on YouTube at the very least, which is nice. Starting. So the streams are starting. The technology is doing its part. Let's see if I get hit. Chat, you're activated. Ready for commands. Nice. Alright, so we are live on YouTube. Wonderful. Are we also live on Instagram? Oh, we are. Cool. So the multi-box does appear to be working today. That's convenient. Let's get this thing. I'm stupid. We're not in ski mode on this. Or, we are in ski mode. We're not in walk mode. Alright. Anyway. Let's go Central.Oregon. Scan. Welcome aboard, everyone. We are so back. There we go. Ow. All right. Let's get this part going. Okay. Let me just get the music going real quick and then we'll be officially started. Come on, let me get it going. All right, here we go. Let me go see if I can get my YouTube thing up. So I can listen in there. Come on, YouTube. Account, Central.Oregon Fishing. It's not showing me my live as usual. I'm just getting rid of the shade. Because I don't have sunglasses today. I literally just have the lens. And that's what's going to cause me to turn around if I can't get it stable. All right, welcome aboard Phased Out. Okay, so I look stupid, I feel stupid, but I am able to keep walking, so that's going to be the first thing. And yeah, Phase, I can hear you typing, so, God damn it, this keeps falling off my face. This is not going to end well. Oh. Okay, I think I got it placed. Thing is, I really don't want to do any sort of eye damage before I go to the coast, since I'm going to have to be looking through the water basically all day. And that glare reflection is going to cause way more problems. I'm putting 50-50 odds. I personally think I'll have to turn around between me and you. So use that when calculating your decision. Oh my goodness. I'm quite literally like holding my lens up right now through this bright part, at least until I can get to the shade. And I'm worried I'm gonna have to do that the whole trek. Or I can probably find actually some spot kind of near trees, which should help a lot. But yeah, this might be a really short for my standards and slightly scuffed skiing attempt. But at the very least, it's exercise and fun. Oh, and yes, that's probably a good call, honestly. It is nice to hear the bot working, though. And for what I could tell on Instagram, it was doing okay with the multi-stream. It just seemed a little bit more delayed than normal. All right, I kind of got it mounted. I take a picture of myself so you can see how stupid I look. This is going on the story. By the way, how's it going for everyone else? I feel like now that I'm in a little bit of a swing, I'm not quite as pessimistic. The good news is, I don't think I'll overheat today. I have sunscreen, I've got a lighter shirt, I've got water. I just don't have a lens holder for my glasses. By the way, check out this response time. It like processes commands immediately. I love it. There's no more 45-second delay. You know, as long as I pick a route that's kind of tree-ish like this, I should be okay for most of it. I definitely won't be able to get past the tree though. Or sorry, past the lodge. Why am I not in uphill mode, by the way? I'm gonna set that. Much better. By the way, I know it's basically this hiking simulator, but at least it's fun for me. This snowboarder's a vibe. Whew. Hello. Up, up we go. Slowly up the hill. Whew. Chat kind of dead today, I'm gonna be honest. one of the coolest parts is that I don't have cell service right here. So if anyone is watching, it's a high definition live stream in a place where people can't even check Reddit. I mean, I think you can text at this point, but like none of your LTE or anything is going to work. And it's just a fun thing to think about. It's really nice when I'm chucker hunting, and then I don't need to worry at all about is Brooke, or actually, no, Brooke's usually out of service, but you know, if something happens, if a rattlesnake gets a little too friendly with one of us, we have an easy way to call for help and get support. You know what? I will go through here and ride this shade out a little more. Because even though this is way steeper than the normal route, it's shadier than the normal route. And I'm pretty sure my eyes are going to be the deciding factor about whether or not I can keep moving. There we go. Just need to cross this big ditch, which is probably going to be the hardest part. All right, now to find the right place to cross this thing. All right, so this may have been a mistake. It's way bigger than I thought it would be. Ooh, hello. Yeah, let me take care of some business. Evaluate my choices here. Like, I do want to be able to go up this. I just don't know how I'm gonna get to the spot without losing service. I'm also wondering if it's worth it. Because I barely have any viewers right now. It would respond to you. What command did you try to use? Probably make a send command from Discord, by the way. I'll go do that probably tonight or tomorrow. That way I can send chats back to you. What command did you try to use? If you tried to use the val command, or sorry, the transfer command. Yeah, I don't think the bot got your thing. Just try send the command again, whatever it was. Transfer. If this is phased out, I don't know if it is. It did work. If it's not phased out, it didn't work. Try. So you were going to want to try again. Phased out's the only person who successfully transferred a balances stream. Hi, Brooke. You know, the funny thing is I haven't implemented usernames into this bot yet, but I just know it's Brooke. Oh, it's Ethan. How's it going, Ethan? I'm kind of at an impasse right here. Yeah, if you, I remember you trying to use the command that one night when I was doing a test stream, and the transfer command can only work once. Just to prevent people from stealing a bunch of points from other people. Yeah, so yours went through. And if it didn't respond again in the future, it probably didn't work. Brooke, what do you think? I'm gonna let you call this and then I'm not gonna resolve the wager because nobody placed any bets. Is it worth trying to get over this? I can't go my normal way because I don't have... oh, Brooke, please do the transfer command. So the one I sent you in Discord. Or sorry, I sent it to you on Instagram. No. No, Brooke, you have to use, you have the special command because I didn't want people stealing your balance. Remember I sent it to you in, on the Instagram DMs? Just search your Instagram DMs for exclamation transfer and put that. Crazy Dave is... I swear to God, if this is who I think it is, that's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't think... So, here guys, I'm gonna explain my problem really quickly. So I don't have a lens holder. So I can't be out there on the normal path because the sun is too bright. So I'm trying to get up here, but I don't know if I can cross this little ledge with my skis. You know, I'm gonna give it a shot at least. If the stream drops out, that's gonna be a bad time. But we will try to cross this. No, guys, the transfer command does work. Somebody's used it already in stream. If you have a unusually high balance, I've changed your name in the system to a 6-digit number so that people can't steal your balance by using the command for you. Yeah, like what Brooke just did is what you have to do if you have a large balance, because that's how she claims. That's to make sure nobody else can take. This is sketch, man. This is not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it. Oh boy. Come on. Oh boy. Hang on, I also need to screenshot this because on my side it gives me Brooke's user ID. And I'm gonna need that for making her a moderator. Okay. Brooke, what kind of question is that? You have 173,000. You have the most points out of anyone right now. Yeah, Brooke, you're not a moderator right now, so you can't use Giga commands until you place a wager. This is so sketchy. Oh. Should swap the wager to will Michael eat shit on this little snowbank, trying to carve a path out for himself. Because usually I keep doing dumb stuff until I pay the price for it. Paid the price quite yet. Come on. I'm almost up though. I want this so bad. There, actually, I might have an easier time. Probably up this. It's a little higher than it looks, but it should be fine. Oh, it's narrow though. There we go. And from here, I should be actually be able to get up onto this one, and that gets me on this one. Hey! Okay, we're not out of the woods yet. But all the non-believers are in All right, making real gains here. The thing is, the ski down is gonna be, oh, there we go. That's what I was worried about. Not to do this with a backpack on, which makes it infinitely more annoying. Yep. There we go. Nice. No obstacle has stopped me yet. There we go. Okay. And we keep moving uphill. Whew. When will we stop? Nobody knows. I'll come home at some point. Yeah, Brooke, I'll give you a call when I'm coming home. I wish it was easier to get back to my stream whenever I close out of it. Uh-oh. Whew. YouTube, open an app. Come on, let me get to my fucking thing. Open app. There we go. This is so dumb. YouTube app is like really shit finding your own. There it goes. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not having fun. Let's see how many points people gained. Oh, that's it? Oh well. Apparently the SRT feed had a moment there, so it looks like it auto reconnected properly. Okay. Welcome in, Crazy Dave. Yeah, you got some points out of this. The feed might die again as I go through these trees. It should be back again. I'm just gonna ski down. Oh. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, so there is that pretty substantial gap still. Come on. So that's going to cause problems for the descent. By the way, one thing I am really proud of. You guys saw that like all those artifacts popping in and out of existence and then self-correcting. That's V1 of the bot. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, V1 of the bot, the one that like actually allows me to stream in these remote places, is probably my most impressive creation, in my opinion, because this should not be possible. And the fact that it is incredible. Like the fact that it can detect when drops happen, actively close and reopen ports so the connection is smoother. And then as soon as it detects the connection is back, it automatically goes back into its like full transmitting mode. Like that shit took so much coding. It legitimately took me like 6 months of trial and error just to get that working. And like adding the gambling bot for V2 is kind of fun, but that wasn't really like code intense. That was all relatively straightforward. And then the multi-box stream is also kind of complex, but at the same time, you know, it only took me about a week to figure out. Like the way I see it, a lot of people could theoretically stream this kind of content to both YouTube and Instagram if they had good service consistently on the mountain. And it wouldn't be too hard to build your own like private casino, honestly. And a lot of people could probably do a much better job than I could. But I am so far ahead of people on version 1 of the bot that unless you're like some giga nerd who studies like communication technology and protocols, I think like it's gonna frustrate most people enough that they won't be able to replicate it. So like I'm gonna be pretty open about how V2 and 3 of the bot work, but V1's my trade secret. V1 is wild. And then I am gonna create slowly a new version of the bot. I have plans for 3.1, which is gonna be just improvements to the existing bot. I have no idea what V4 is gonna be. V4 is gonna have to be another like really big innovation in my opinion to make it worth the time. Because even though, I'm gonna be honest, extremes aren't the greatest. I'm not a professional yet. I got a lot to learn. I feel like I have the technology at this point to do some really cool shit. So I gotta stop focusing on the technology, start putting in effort back into editing videos, building an audience, plugging my stream, using the audience to come here, get them hooked on gambling, you know, all that kind of crap. And then sooner or later, ow, 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 I'm gonna learn what, I'm gonna have some probably intoxicated thought of this. And this is impossible. And that's when it's gonna click that, hey, maybe it's not impossible. Maybe it's just a giant gas. And I have no idea what that'll be. But I mean, if you guys have ideas, let me know. By the way, one of the bot also has some crazy functionality that I've never actually implemented in streams. For example, it can support virtual guests. It can support multiple mics on the same live stream, connected via Bluetooth. So like, if I'm fishing with my brother, I can give him a microphone and I can take a microphone and we can both talk. And it's like one of those smart systems where it's not gonna overlap the sound, theoretically. I obviously never got to test it, so it's not gonna work the first try. But like, I could have guests talking with me while I'm skiing and stuff. They don't have to be skiing, they can be skiing. It's just, like the potential in that alone is so crazy. And I'm just not big enough to pull guests, but one day I will be. And I feel like vibing with some, you know, fishing guide while I'm fishing and we're talking like stories and shit. He's telling me about his life while I'm catching fish. I think that'd be really sick. How the fuck do I do this, by the way? I got myself into a pickle. Because I don't want to go through the trees, but I might have to. I might just have to test my absolute luck with the reconnection protocol and just send it. Yeah, you know what? Mama didn't raise a bitch. I'm gonna send it. If the stream drops, it's a pleasure streaming to you all. If it stays alive, cool. I'm no longer going to be tracking it because I'm going to lose service. I love all these little jumps. Careful, man. YouTube's chat restrictions are a lot tougher than mine. I'm glad they just chilled out quite a bit. Also, just so you guys know, I stream in super view on the lens, so everything is steeper and larger than it looks like in real life. So, you know, that's probably still like a pretty easy blue, but I'm sure it looks like I'm just cruising down on a green. I know this part's a green though. This part's definitely a green. There are these little jumps here and here. So, you know, some air. But again, nothing scary, nothing dangerous. And yeah, here's the flats where I don't have any speed because I didn't wax my skis. Ooh, it snows ass. I'm gonna get on this stuff. All right, I think it's a good place to end the stream. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for keeping me company. Ending the stream's a little awkward on this setup, so just give me a second. I have to gracefully end